I just said a little bit in a funny way, I follow my heart.
Okay.
But I mean it really, really deep, because the heart is a place where God is situated, or we call it universe, or eternity, or whatever, you know, like we have different words for it. So I follow my heart, like I try to follow God's advice. That's what I'm doing since a lot of years, and I trained myself for that. To hear the voice and to hear the feelings, what you have to do, you know. But I had different professions, but like, what is a profession? Like the last 9 years I was walking for peace from Germany to here on foot.
Okay.
So I walked 24,000 kilometers. So then you're a peace walker, yeah? So a little bit later, you clean up the river, or you clean up like the environment. Then you're an environment activist, you know, like. So also I started a tree nursery here. So then I am a gardener. You know, what is a profession? You know, so it's not so easy to tell my profession actually.
Yes.
You know, because I do different things, and they all come together. For my childhood, I didn't know what to do. Like when I was like 18, 19, I had to choose. No, before I had to choose which kind of direction you go. You know, I didn't have a clue.
Okay.
When I was in my first education as an insurance company, I found out I want to travel. But then there was some obstacle, so I didn't start then. But then, after a while I found my way of living, and I developed this listening to my heart, you know, what I have to do. Even though everybody's telling me I'm crazy or I shouldn't do it and you don't earn any money or whatever, I just do it. I had different jobs, and I also was self-employed, you know, like when you have a very traditional job, like in the insurance company, then everybody is kind of happy, but you are not. I was not, actually. I was not happy there. It was like I was like in a waiting position. I'm already 59 now.
So how many countries you have traveled till date? After that, I mean, from
maybe
that
35, 40. But on this journey, walking from Germany to here, 16.
Okay.
Yeah, the main activity I do in Moreh is just cleaning the Khujailokh river and sometimes this river here. So here it's kind of clean.
Yes.
Even though I have to teach like the owner of the cafe a little bit, like to take more care of the environment, because people throw everything around, so you have to go every day to pick it up, you know.
Okay.
But like when you go 500 meters, and there's the next thing coming up from a village.
Okay.
So it's a little bit more polluted, but still kind of okay. Yeah. But Khujailokh River is really, really dirty.
Yeah.
You know? The Khujailokh River comes somewhere from the mountain and goes through Moreh Bazar.
Yeah.
And maybe
Into Myanmar.
some 100 meters behind Moreh Bazar, it's meeting this river.
This river. River.
It's called Lainok River, this one, or Tuinum River. And it is said this river is not so long, so it's coming not that long way. But Khujailokh River is having a longer way to come. But I see that Khujailokh River only gets very polluted when it reaches Moreh. You know, before it's some villages that also put some trash, but it's not the worst. You know, it starts when it reaches Moreh. Yeah, I just get something in my mind. I think to protect nature, we should protect the rivers and 200 to 400 meters to both sides.
Okay.
So we should not build anything
beside the
in that
rivers.
area. Sure, when they're already building, they have to stay, you know. But there should be kind of a law after a while that should be a protected area for also for holidays, you know, like when you have free time, that you can rest in the nature. And because Moreh is expanding, we need some nature area also in the city, you know. And maybe Moreh comes out all the way to here or even further. But if we have like a big nature area, then everybody will benefit from it, you know.
Yes.
And so there can be like bridges when there's monsoon, so people can walk.
Yeah,
And they can
like
have
a park.
a pavilion for rest, you know, like, and whatever we can think of. Like here's a cafe, you know, maybe there's another cafe somewhere further. So people can really enjoy nature. Yeah. With the plastic waste, I have only the solution that we have to bring it to a dump. You know, it's like 13 kilometers outside of Moreh. So there are every day some tractors going.
Tractors collecting the garbage
Yeah.
and dumping it.
Bazar, there's a daily service, for example. And
So they
Batam,
burn that, or they just
no, they just put it there.
put it there?
Yeah, burning is not the solution because then
Yeah.
we pollute the air. Yeah, in earlier times we grew up, or like in this area people grew up throwing everything to the ground. And the reason is that Mother Nature, Mother Earth is taking everything, yeah, and composting it and recycling actually. But since we have plastic and some other materials, we have a big problem. And it is so much that if everybody would put it around the house, they couldn't see the house anymore, you know. So we have to really think. But if there are like maybe 100, 150 or 20 people even, you know, who really go for it, they can make a lot of change. But if everybody stays at home, does nothing because everything is too big or everything is too difficult, then nothing will happen. The same with river cleaning, you know, everybody wants it clean,
but no one will
but
clean.
nobody wants to come to the river.
Okay.
You know.
So you need more volunteers.
Yes, for sure I need more volunteers.
So how much volunteers would be enough to?
Actually, you know, any number is great. There will be always work for everyone. But if there are only 2 or 3 or 4 coming, but not only once, but they come regularly, like once in a week for a day or half a day, I think sometimes that's more worse than a big group coming for 1.5 hours and then they do the next job in 2 years, you know, like, so somebody constantly coming, that would be much more help. But there's so much work, you know, like now we could, if you would have like 20 or 30 who really, really want to take care, we could say like everybody has 50 meter of the Khujailokh river, and they have to go every day and see if somebody threw something new, they have to take it out, you know. And that would work pretty good. But first, it has to be cleaned up totally. And sure, we have also to have a good transport system for the trash, so door-to-door service. We try to invent that everywhere for Moreh. Yeah, if they do regularly, then it is really fine, you know. If they do only once, it's also good. But regularly is like a treasure. So if like the school says, I want to take care for this part, and they go again and again, or maybe they decide this area we want to clean up, maybe even not the river, like maybe the football field or another area, they want to plant some trees and make it nice. Because Moreh is nice, you know, like the nature around Moreh is paradise. And people don't know anymore, you know, they don't know how beautiful they live. I planted some, I just bring you the seed.
Yes.
So this area,
Yeah.
I planted some dates. So a date looks like this, and comes from a palm tree, and the seed is like this. So you soak it for 2 days, then I put it like in a big box and wait until the root is coming. And when the root comes, I put like extra. So here you can see the very first leaf coming out here.
Yes.
So that is the root is going like down like 7 to 10 centimeters before the leaf is coming. And that's the first leaf of a palm tree,
Oh.
making new dates, you know.
Dates. Okay.
Dates are very nutritious. And then I have mangoes, oranges, apples,
Okay.
avocados. I can show you my mango. Here's orange. So they need still very much time. And this is also mango coming out here.
Nice.
I used the very delicious one from Myanmar.
Okay.
So it's not so common in Moreh. Yeah. So yeah, and then sure we have to plant, but I don't want to plant only in gardens. I also want to plant a little bit in the forest.
Into the forest, yeah.
Because there's deforestation going on.
Yes, a lot of deforestation.
Yeah. Here you can't see, but you can see. You know, somebody coming, having a cafe, then he wants to have a swimming pool. So there's also this deforestation here. You know. Yeah. You know, because every piece we pick out of the river is not going to the ocean. It's not polluting the ocean. It's not polluting the next 100 meters in the village or town, or it's not polluting Myanmar and other rivers. You know, we have to teach the children, but we have also to teach
the adults also.
Yeah. Like, a lot of people say we can't do anything about the adults anymore. I don't believe that. Like, what does it mean? You grow up and you're 18 because you're out of school, or 19, and then you can't get any information anymore and you can't change? No, I don't believe that. No, that is not true.
And
sometimes festivals can be good for information, you know, like they get a little flyer, they can read, like the municipalities, they have to like do something, you know. But here the municipality is
it's
not
good.
very active, you know, so. But yeah, Moreh is in a paradise, lays in a paradise, and people don't know it anymore, and that is like horrific, you know. It's just, when we live in a paradise, we should know it, and then we also change, you know, because then we get more self-esteem when we know how beautiful we live. Then we also start to make our garden very nice, our house very nice, we paint it very nice, so everybody feels comfortable, you know. But if we forget and we think we live just in poorness and we don't have anything, then we are lost. Yeah, like the thing is we have to do, you know, if we talk about change, it's not happening. I just want people to act in accordance to nature. If we lose connection to nature, we have a problem. Because we are part of nature. So if we just think we are not part of nature, we build like houses in a town or whatever, and we don't have the connection anymore, then we start to get ill somehow. Because we can only be healthy when we really are in connection with nature, when we love nature. If we don't love nature, then something really has happened. For my understanding, a tribe is always an expression of very much connection to nature. When a tribe loses connection to nature, then something is really, really wrong, you know? Because the tribe is actually symbolic for being in connection with nature, to live from nature, to live in nature. Yeah. Follow your heart, you know? But not ego, selfish way, you know, like it must be deeper. It must be deeper. It must be with a connection to the existence, to the very deep source of yourself. If you have that, then you will do always the right thing. Yeah. Now the climate conditions are still great.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything can grow here. I don't know why that should change.
Okay.
You know, climate change is always like a big thing. We have to act much earlier. Like when we go on the street and there's like a truck going polluting all the street for half a minute, there's something wrong, you know. So we need to take care. If we take care of nature, then I see a bright future. But if we just take care of money, then
It's not good.
it works for a while, but then we die.
Yeah.
You know?
True. Fine.